what I've realized is like all fulfillment in business comes from like serving a past version of yourself.
Yeah.
And so it's just cool to be in a position to do that.
Yeah, and even content too. Like that's the biggest thing I tell people is like, what were the problems you've had? Like, what was the problem you had last week or a few months ago or a few years ago? Like, talk about that. Talk about your experience and stuff. And that's the content that really resonates, I find, because you know it so well and you understand it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the biggest thing.
Christian's here.
Hey guys, you guys let me talk.
I feel like I just haven't heard your voice.
Alrighty, gang.
Alrighty, gang.
Let's get it into it, diggity dog.
Back in time out.
He gets chirped out of his question.
I don't even know if I had a question. I don't even want to be around anymore. No. So you growing on Twitter, like Twitter's all obviously written content, right? It's your thoughts, your ability to write, but Instagram is all video and like camera presence. So walk me through being able to grow on Instagram, like not being a one-trick pony and only growing on Twitter.
Yeah, so Instagram's an interesting one. A lot of it's trends. Like when I got on Instagram, so Dan Coe, he ripped up to like 200K followers within 2 months or something, a month.
Jesus.
And then I was living with him at the time, and I was like, shit, I gotta get on this. Like,
That was with you and JK and Dan Coe.
yeah.
That's,
Yeah, that was dope, dude.
What a house.
Yeah, we had
Talked
some
about
time.
it on the podcast with JK. We were talking about
It
it.
was awesome. Nicotine, fucking, just ripping tweets, fucking going out, all that stuff. But yeah, Instagram, we ripped that up pretty good. So Dan Coe grew, and then our buddy Ross, he grew, and then I was like, okay, I gotta get on this. And all we were doing is taking our best performing content from Twitter, posting it as a screenshot on Instagram, and we just grew like crazy. I couldn't believe it. I grew to 180,000 followers in 2 months just posting screenshot tweets. Of
How does that?
Yeah.
How does the algorithm do?
Like
how
the
does that work?
carousels, right?
Yeah, like the carousel. I don't even know, man. Like it was like a trend or some shit. And we just-
Maybe it's because people are reading it and like
But
staying
like
on
I
it
feel like
for
only
so
reels
much
have that
longer.
organic reach. Like,
now it does. Like back then, since it was a trend, I don't know what the hell is going on, but basically the carousels. So if a carousel pops in someone's feed and they don't engage with it, when they refresh their feed, it will show the next slide in the carousel. So you have another opportunity to get them to engage with your post. So we were doing that, and we were going hard. Dude, if you look at the start of my feed, it was instantly 1,000 likes, 2,000, 10,000, like just every single post, because I was getting Dan to share my shit and Ross to share my stuff to their Instagram story, which gave it a nice boost. But dude, like people like said I bought followers and shit. Like I don't blame you for thinking that, but dude, it was fucked. Like just rode that trend. But yeah, like it died down with that, and then yeah, short form video content's the way. If you want to grow to like a new audience. So the way I say it is carousels is for nurturing, because it'll show majority of it to the people that follow you now. And then video content's what's going to get the reach to new followers, because it's going to go on the Reels tab and all that, discover. Yeah. And then with the Reels, all I do is take my best performing tweets, and then that's my video script. I'll like add a little bit, but basically you have the hook, the first 3 seconds. You get good when you like write threads on Twitter, what hooks work and stuff, especially as a ghostwriter. So you're doing so much volume. So I just got good at writing hooks, and then yeah, I feel like I'm decent on a camera, so I think that helps. But yeah, just now if you want to grow, it's like the Reels. It's huge. And then now we're doing animations too, like the ones that Dan Coe and Zach do. Shout out to Jack Butcher, he's the one that started it. So he doesn't get enough credit for that, but
Who's the guy who does them all, actually?
Hunter
Weiss.
he did the ones for Zach and Dan, and I got my friend Life Design on Twitter, Life DSN, fucking G with animations. But yeah, like those take a lot of work, man. Those
I could tell.
they
like,
take a
yeah.
lot of hours of animating. I'm like, fuck, dude, I feel bad.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, the Reels, that's the way to grow on Instagram.
Hey guys, if you enjoyed this short clip, check out the full interview here. And if you want to see more clips from this episode, check it out right here.